on YouTube. Whoops. Whoopsie. Ah, well.
Shackles be gone.
Crimson Blossom!
Ah, well. Claim all that. No, it's always one short. Three. Oh shit. Camellia. Camellia's carrying. Sweet. Collectibles. Just collectibles. What is it today? What did thou give me in the someone Oh my goodness, it's an alto day. They put alto with Yang Yang and Mortify. Do not know. I would have to go like this. I'm so lost.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Do 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 do. Good work now.
We've got company.
Loading.
Bang, 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 bang! Ha! Ha! Gah! Better keep up.
Engrave.
Loading.
Shackles be gone.
Count me in. Whee!
Flow.
Slow astral modulation.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Count me in. Lost in the mist of time. You in the nick of time. Bang, 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 bang!
Ordained. Loading.
Bang, 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 bang! Ha! Ha!
Leave it to me.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Count me in. Bang, 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 bang! Hey! Over here.
Leave it to me. Perish. Loading.
We've got company. You blink, you miss.
Loading.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Count me in. Oh. Yeah.
Where's basic attack?
We've got company.
Yeah. Slow iron graft you knew.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Count me in. Bang, 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 bang! Bang, bang. Better keep up.
Ordained. Loading.
Huh? I don't think that was supposed to happen with Infernal, but okay.
We've got company. Yeah. Ha! You blink, you miss.
Diminish. Low.
Stay behind me.
We've got company.
Low. Astral modulation.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Count me in. You, bang! In the nick of time. Pleasure doing business. Bang! Bang, 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 bang! Yeah!
Vow from the soul. Diminish.
Yeah. We've got company. Bang, bang. Whoa. I'm getting serious, are ya?
Loading.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Count me in. You blink, you miss. Lost in the mist of time. Bang, 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 bang!
Leave it to me. Loading.
Shackles be gone.
At your disposal. I engraft you new.
Stay behind me.
Count me in. Whee! Bang, 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 bang!
Yeah. Huh? Loading.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Count me in. How's that for a magic trick? Better keep up.
Leave it to me. Loading.
Cutting it close. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Count me in. Yeah. Lost in the mist of time.
Oops, I accidentally pushed T.
Bang, 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 bang! Ugh. Can't we just talk?
Leave it to me.
Challenge failed. Whatever.
At your disposal. Diminish. Loading.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Count me in. How's that for a magic trick? Yeah.
Leave it to me. Loading.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Count me in. We've got company. Ha! Ha! Bang! Bang, 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 bang! Bang, bang. Nickel. Close.
Astral modulation.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Be alert.
Count me in. Let the bullets fly. Whee! Bang, 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 bang! Ha! Ha! Yeah.
Ordained. Diminish. Loving war with time.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Count me in. Ha! Ha! Bang, 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 bang! Bang, bang.
This week's Summonar was pretty alright. It was alright. Oh my. What's with all the one? What the heck? The game is literally screwing with me. Bruh. D20's messing with me. Still funny, the fact that I can just enter the shop and exit without worry.
What's taking you so long? If we don't bring back the goods, the boss will have our heads. Oi, best keep your nose out of our business. We're with the Black Alley.
Idiot! He's got the stance of a skilled fighter. We need to move.
Excuse me. I need your help.
Hey! What's got you two running scared? Huh. Rover. Do you know what these two were up to? They were babbling about hostages and fates, and then they came at me. Thieves, you mean? I can imagine why they were fleeing like that. I have. But that name, it's already...
You there! What's going on here?
Just two thieves. Took care of them. I was about to deliver them to the Chamber of Discipline myself.
What about him?
Same as you. drawn here by the sound of a scuffle. I know the rules. I'll go with you, make the report, and be done with it. Let me handle this. You'd rather not deal with their questions, hmm? So there was somebody else.
Right. You'll come with me to the chamber then.
This might be more complicated than it looks. Will you wait for me? This won't take long.
While I wait for Zani, maybe I should search the area where that voice came from. Looks like they left by gondola. The trail's gone cold. I'll wait for Zani to return.
Here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Those Chamber of Discipline folk are as difficult to deal with as ever. Well, you know how they are with the Montellis these days. No surprise they didn't share any interrogation details. I told them the thieves claimed to be with the Black Alley, but the Chamber doesn't bother with rumors without solid proof. A gang made up of criminals, although how many joined willingly is anyone's guess. A lot of vagrants were pressed into their service, pawns in a game of crime. The leadership got wiped out a few years ago by someone working solo. The leftovers? They were screwed. Some are still rotting in prison. Maybe. Or maybe they just wanted to spook you. But they picked the wrong person to mess with. You're still thinking about that person who asked for help, huh? Got any leads? You think she's in the same boat as those vagrants in the past? Forced into something they didn't choose? Ah, you're the type who can't turn your back when someone asks for help. It's not too late. Got time for a detour? The old entrance to the Black Alley. If they're crawling back from the ashes, we might find a clue or two at their old haunt.
Onwards. Forgive me.
This is it. Just hit the right spot and the trapdoor should open. What's on your mind? I have some past experience. Let's focus on what's in front of us first. Strange. My memory shouldn't be failing me, should it?
Oi! Who's causing trouble here? Don't you know this is the Moss Brothers' turf?
Brother, they look tough.
What's there to be afraid of? We're the ones rebuilding the Black Alley. Now, how about you hand over some coin, eh?
Well, that was a wasted trip.
Oh no.
All yours.
Wait! Mercy! We were blind. Please just let us go this time.
Told you, didn't I? Told you they were tough. Why'd you never listen to me? Oh, is this place cursed? Every time something happens, it's never good news. Just like the last time.
Yeah. Weeks ago. There was one hell of a racket. We thought the whole place was falling apart. Turns out, it was a bloody terror of a woman. Saw us, didn't say a word, just pulled a blade on us. We were lucky to get away. Took us 2 weeks to come back.
Perhaps. But the real question is why?
Then, everything's good now, right? We'll just, be on our way. Quietly.
Is that all the nerve you've got? And you call yourselves the ones to bring back the Black Alley?
Well, you've got to have something to make folks fear you, right? One of you looks soft, and the other looks halfway worked to death. I like my chances.
How many times have you pulled this off?
Not even once.
Save the rest for the Chamber of Discipline. I'll keep digging into the Black Alley and what happened today. I'll let you know when I have something. Well, after handing over those other 2 thieves, I learned they were targeting Montelli's staff residences. Providing a safe working environment is part of my job description, too. It's getting late. We'll pick this up tomorrow, once I've got more to go on.
Going all the way back to town.
I've got some updates on the situation. The name of their leader, Talos. That name should have died along with the Black Alley years ago.
You mentioned before that someone single-handedly wiped out the upper ranks of the Black Alley. Any idea who it was?
Well, the rumors called them the Blazing Nightwalker.
Batman?
The Blazing Nightwalker. Don't make me say it again. If you're free, come by and we'll talk. There's something I could use your help with.
Onwards.
Which one should I pick? I'll take all of them. One of each, please. You made it. Let's sit over there and talk. I wasn't sure what you liked. It was too hard to choose, so I just got one of each flavor.
Ice cream.
Work is bitter enough as it is. Why drink something bitter on top of that? A vacation is like an ad. Only the ones dishing it out have the power to make it real or fake. And recently, a lot of the family's employees have been running into the same kind of trouble as that night. Guess my vacation will just have to be postponed again. Maybe that could work. So, where should we start? As I mentioned before, many people working for the Montellis have been victims of attempted thefts, like last night. The family has tightened security, but just sitting here waiting won't solve anything. As for the ones we caught, they haven't been chatty. Plus, they've only committed a few small-time crimes. So it would be tricky to use more extreme methods on them. If we do, it could give the wrong people a chance to twist the situation. You mentioned someone asked for your help earlier, right? We've been trying, but haven't found anyone who matches her description yet. She's probably keeping a low profile. But right now, she might be the only lead we've got. So, might I ask you to play your face card one more time? Maybe some more then. We'll do it tonight. It will be in your hands. Feel free to rest until it's time. I've already made arrangements at the hotel. I'll be here for a while. If you have any questions, just ask away. Everything is taken care of.
Should I head straight for the hotel? Or dig a little deeper first?
Something you wanted to talk about? Raguna once went through a hell of a time. The Order was hit with major losses, including many of their best. The chaos lasted for quite a while. Yes, the Order is by no means above reproach, but you cannot deny they keep Raguna stable. The Black Alley was born when that stability fell apart. Criminals from every corner banded together, and law-abiding citizens paid the price. To make things worse, they forced a lot of vagrants into their ranks, using them as tools for their dirty work. Their eyes and ears were everywhere. The Order tried several times to wipe them out, but each time they came up empty. Then one day, the Chamber of Discipline managed to catch the ones pulling the strings. They were found tied up and served on a platter. That's when the Black Alley was finally taken down. As for the Blazing Nightwalker and Talos, that's the names the Black Alley gave them. Something you wanted to talk about? Talos. That was what the Black Alley called their leader. Word is, Talos might not even be a single person. Whoever is on top gets the title of Talos. That's right. They had a brutally efficient way of picking their leader. Whoever was the strongest got the crown. But this title should have died with the Black Alley. Something you wanted to talk about? The Blazing Nightwalker was just one of many dramatic titles around Winasita. Raguna once went through a hell of a time. The Order was hit with major losses, including many of their best. The chaos lasted for quite a while. Back then, nights weren't as quiet as they are now. There were always some poor civilians getting hassled by criminals. Then someone elusive gradually caught people's attention. They took down those criminals and disappeared right after saving the civilians. They never revealed their name, so the people started calling them the Blazing Nightwalker. The last time anyone saw them was when they took down Talos and the rest of the Black Alley higher-ups. Something you wanted to talk about? Best to get some rest now. Work starts later.
Honored Laureate, may I be of service? Ah, yes. I remember the stories from long ago. Back then, the Order had yet to recover from the devastation of the Second Black Tide, and our peacekeeping forces were stretched thin. In those neglected corners of the city, crime took root and chaos spread like wildfire. That was when this righteous figure first made their presence known. The Chamber of Discipline received criminals bound and left at our doorstep every day. However, the Blazing Nightwalker vanished without a trace. I suppose, once the situation improved, they faded into the shadows. May the Sentinel bless them. It was a special time in the city's history. What the Nightwalker did still stirs debate to this day. Everyone has their own theories. Some of my brethren believe their actions overstep the bounds of the Order's teachings. When you look at the results, they clearly align with the Sentinel's will of salvation.
Any nibbles you're hankering for today? Oh, I've heard some of the patrons talking about him. Sounds like someone who can give a really good thrashing, eh? But those who got a beating were bullying thugs, taking the weak for a ride. Honestly, they probably had it coming. But that's all from ages ago. You know, they say the Blazing Nightwalker only frequented the dodgy areas anyway. Since the city's been safer, I don't hear much about him anymore.
Hello there, mister.
Mister.
Miss Zani has already reserved a room for you. Ready to check in. We've come to the right person. I was once saved by the Blazing Nightwalker myself. Raguna wasn't nearly as peaceful back then as it is now. I was heading home later than usual when I ran into some Black Alley brutes. If it hadn't have been for the blazing Nightwalker, I'm sure they would have robbed me blind. I had an entire month's earnings on me. Well, it all happened so quickly and it was dark, so I didn't get a proper look. All I saw were a pair of blazing eyes. Guess that was where the name came from, eh? Hello there, mister. Miss Zani has already reserved a room for you. Ready to check in? Very well, I'll show you to your room.
One second.
Huh, Rover. It's not time yet. Aren't you going to rest a little longer?
Okay, it's just a friend inviting me to another game. Don't worry.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Insomnia and I go way back. What about?
A lot of people were targeted, but in the end, they only sent you to handle it?
If we send too many people, we risk tipping our hand. Well, the Chamber of Discipline did catch a few perps, but they're not quick to act without solid proof. And some of the higher-ups in the Order might just be happy to see the Montellis having a little trouble.
The biggest issue I find is...
Really? That's the biggest issue you find? All right, all right. You've got sharp instincts. Spending too much time with you, and I'm running out of secrets. I was the one who delivered Talos and those Black Alley leaders to the Order. Honestly, it's a bit of a burden. Oh, and by the way, after you became the laureate, they're giving you all sorts of monikers, too. The family sent me to handle this, partly because they didn't want a big operation to stir things up, and partly because, well, it was a strategic move. I have to say it again. I never called myself that. Back then, I was just doing what needed to be done. Never planned on picking up a fancy nickname.
It's hard to imagine that name suiting you now.
Well, that's what work does to you.
Do you think this Talos is the real deal then?
Not sure. Could just be the same old story repeating itself. Let's call it a cleanup job. If things go smoothly, maybe we can grab a late night snack after, hmm? I don't think this is serious enough to give it your all. Just do enough to get it done. But keep some of that enthusiasm for the snacks later, hmm? It's almost time. Let's split up and prepare for the ambush. Let's see if we can catch them in the act.
Zani is clearly doing more than just enough to get it done. But I'll hold off on mentioning it for now. Someone's making moves. But they just seem to be petty thieves.
Got it. You're clear to act when you see fit. I'll watch your back and keep an eye out for anyone trying to shadow you.
I just saw an acolyte that got stuck on the step and literally walked towards the thief.
I shall.
Figured someone was waiting for us, but you walked right into it, didn't you? All right, boys, let's put 'em down.
Need a hand?
Steady there.
I've got it covered.
Save me, boys.
Ah, you hit harder than I thought. Well, my boss gave me this.
Let's move in, now.
Oh no, he's annoying the echoes.
Blimey, how the hell are you moving so quick?
Put the bakey down.
Not a chance. It's my hostage now. This is an echo napping, you hear?
What?
Don't be causing trouble for folks who need their breakfast bright and early. All right, start talking. Where's your hideout? Who's the one really calling the shots? Looks like we'll have to drag him back. We'll get answers sooner or later. A shame this one's only good for squealing. He's not the one we're after.
Is it me you're looking for? My name is Colleen. Please, help me and my friends.
Before we go any further, shouldn't you explain who you are first?
I'm from The Black Alley. No, the Black Alley is more than just the gang. It's the place too.
The entrance to the Black Alley is shut. It's done.
You're right. Talos destroyed it. But there's another way in. It used to be a home for vagrants like us. A few scraps, couple of jobs, just enough to get by. But then she came, and it all went up in smoke. She came in claiming this place was hers, since they owned it before. Told us if we wanted to stay, we had to follow her rules. No other choice. Steal, lie, cheat, rob. Same as the old days. Give her your tribute, or you get a beating.
A fish that slipped the net. Sounds just like how the Black Alley ran things. But do people actually accept her as the acting Talos?
Some people did. They wanted to, you know? The ones with the dirty hands already. They were easy. But the main reason is that no one can stand up to her.
I'll wait outside. Rover?
Colleen, if you can't trust my friend, then I can't offer you my help. Trust goes both ways. You can't ask for help with one hand while holding a knife with the other.
The operation is a wrap. Bring in the ones we caught, and then everyone can call it a day.
Got it, Miss Zani. Any leads on your side?
No, nothing to report.
Looks like we'll have to try again tomorrow.
It's just us now. Anything else bothering you while I'm at it?
A terminal. Talos also has a terminal. It lets her transform into a powerful echo.
So that's it. You are worried the terminal was supplied by someone from the Montelli family, aren't you? That's why you doubt us and prefer to put your faith in a wayfaring laureate, huh?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. You're a victim in this, with every right to be suspicious. So then, Rover, what do you think we should do? Who told everyone to call it a day again? As an employee of the Montelli family, I have an obligation to stop any terminals from being misused. I'll just have to ask the boss for double overtime pay and an extra vacation after this. Are you really bringing up something so depressing now?
Thank you. Thank you both. Talos has us blindfolded whenever we leave the Black Alley. Keeps us from knowing the new entrance. A runner takes us to the meeting spot. I'll take you to him.
Forgive me.
That's his hideout over there. He's a slippery one. One wrong move and he'll be gone, off in a gondola before you can blink.
Looks like we're thinking the same thing. I'll cause a distraction up front. Leave the show to me. And you'll move to checkmate. Same as usual. Just another day's work. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. Come at me. Come at me. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. I don't have all day. Reduced to dust! Efficiency. What a waste of time.
Jesus, that gondola is fast. What the? It's just 180 over there.
All paths converge.
What? Bro literally crashed a gondola.
Wait. You're after the Black Alley's entrance, aren't you? I know my value to people. Now that you got me, no point in resisting. The longer I hold out, the more pain I'm asking for. Smart people know when to give in. It's how I stayed alive.
Have you got him? So, we won't need to help him talk after all. Once he coughs up the entrance location, we'll head straight there from here. The family is almost on site. They can handle the cleanup.
Might be a bit late to ask, but Colleen, you did what Talos asked, didn't you?
I didn't.
Did you forget what Rover said? Trust goes both ways.
I didn't have a choice. If I didn't, they'd, hurt me.
Then when the time comes, make sure you tell the Chamber of Discipline everything. No lies.
But
Don't excuse yourself by saying you were forced into it. Can you do that?
Fine. I get it.
Believe me, I'd kill to be in a bed right now instead of standing out here. Let's get this over with. I'm praying it doesn't reek in there.
Very subtle, but she does have eye bags under her eyelids.
Don't worry. It may be an underground waterway, but it's been abandoned for a long time now. It's not exactly clean, but it's livable. We did some work on it. The pipes are a maze, though. They split up the territory by rank. Talos is holed up somewhere deep in the waterway.
Demons always live in hell, like the Primus always stays in the cathedral. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, and Rover, mask's on. The mask makes things a lot easier. It's better if neither of us gets recognized too easily.
I'll pretend I don't know who you are.
Guess I don't need to spell it out for you.
What's over here? Oh, I can't go further. There's an invisible wall.
Alright, let's get this done quickly. This way.
Why is Rover not inflicting spectral frazzle?
No contest. Listen.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Come at me. Uh-oh. Things just went south. Looks like we've got a fight on our hands.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
An oversight. Come at me. I'll return the favor tenfold.
What's up there? Can't climb it.
The way ahead should be under the cistern.
Wait, we're swimming down there?
I think there's a drainage switch in the next room.
Let's check it out then. What's this?
A switch?
It's a sequence mechanism. You need to hit it hard to get it to work. Vagrants like us aren't much for heavy lifting, so it's been stuck like this forever.
So it's just a button. Water.
So all we needed to do was make them face the center. So simple, as if it were a joke. Well, it looks like we found the way. Let's move. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
I sense your moment of resonance.
Shut. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me. Don't stand in my way! Watch out.
Good?
Yeah, thanks. Saved me there. It's been a while since I've been down here. Forgot about that part.
Pickled fish. That doesn't really sound appetizing.
An unexpected discovery.
No, come. All of you at once. I don't do overtime.
Who's there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so many unfamiliar faces. Oh. You win. I give up. No, I didn't see a single thing.
Bro's taking a nap.
So this is who Talos is hiring now?
He's probably one of those who don't actually buy a story. That's why they tossed him out here. Still, this place usually has more than just one person on guard.
More than one, you say?
Yeah. They usually keep a few posted around here. Not just to make sure we don't run, but to search us. Check if we're carrying anything valuable. Some got caught with stuff after a few rounds of searching and, well, let's just say their fingers didn't stay intact.
Don't waste time on what ifs. Talos has a debt to pay for all of this.
Bro is just gonna sleep right there. Laying down like that. He's gonna wake up to possibly the worst ache in his arm. Hey, yo! Wait. The punching bag's moving. Sick.
Come at me.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the moment of resonance.
Bunch of punching bags here.
This place was supposed to be abandoned. Why is this thing still running?
Talos's people fixed it up.
To keep people out?
Not just that. Talos doesn't stop anyone from challenging her. In fact, she tells them if they beat her, they get to be the new Talos. The ones who try it always lose to the echo she transforms herself into. Then she freezes their bodies and dumps them in this tunnel. She says it's to calm them down.
That's humor I don't understand.
I'll just go smash it.
Be careful. There might be an ambush waiting for you. Plus, with this wind, You won't stand a chance if you're not heavy enough to hold your ground. Luckily, my shield should do the trick. You two, get behind me. Come, follow me. This thing should be able to turn off, right?
Yeah, the switch to stop it is up ahead. Normally there's always someone guarding this. Strange. It's just like earlier.
Well, I didn't exactly expect them to be model employees. I did expect a bit of crisis awareness. Something's definitely off. Let's pick up the pace.
You'd think all this junk passing through the blades would kinda stop the windmill itself.
Here it is. The switch to stop the blades.
Less explaining, more button pressing.
No, it's not a windmill, it's a fan. Never mind. Stand behind Zani. Okay, that doesn't even explain it further. There's a grate behind it where boxes shouldn't even fit through. Why is there boxes going through the fan? Video game logic.
Right above is the Black Alley living quarters.
Odds. Offer what? Offer guidance. Hey, Bane. Hope you're doing alright. And yes, it is I, the lemon. Hope you're doing alright. That's a chest.
remnants of the past.
I like how they're using the new sword that was given to him through the story.
Not a soul in sight.
This doesn't feel right. Even if the guards are slacking off, they should be getting their drink on somewhere around here. And the old folk like Hubert, they'll be stuck here too.
So none of this has been normal from the start. Let's check the area. There could be some traps.
Hands.
I sense your weakness.
I like how Zani's just chilling while I have to fight these 3 echoes. Kitty cat.
One more time. Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance.
What? I can destroy the sides of the pool table, but not the pool table itself. There's something over here. There's a lot of audio logs here. Today's specials. Vent a Night, Dragon's Breath Octane, Biohorde, recommendation. Golden Hour Special. Oh my goodness, Biohorde sounds really disgusting. Ew. Pickled fish with meat. Dart League. Lightning Old Joe. Eagle Eye Jack. Buckshot Cole. Well, I guess they're not playing darts now.
Remnants of the past.
How's it going over there? Let's regroup and go over what we have. The conclusion I've come to is simple. Everyone here was dragged off somewhere.
Zani learned that from talking to the kitty cat.
I found a sign my friend left behind. I think it's telling us to run. They must have been in real trouble.
But what kind of trouble are we talking about? The Order toots their horn over every achievement, big or small. This quiet, low-profile approach isn't their style.
Oh, finally. Just a couple of old-timers, but still a bloody weight. When the rest of the boys are back, we'll get them shifted.
Indeed, we do.
Moment of resonance. Leave it to me.
I don't have all day. Reduce to dust! Where is everyone? And where is Talos?
Who the hell are you lot? Colleen. Yeah, so the boss was right. You lot are pathetically useless. Didn't think you'd be so quick to sell your master and go find some little helpers. Got a short memory, eh? Now that your nails are back, you think you're so tough. Just wait till Talos gets her hands on these two. We'll see how many lives you've got left.
Perfect timing. Why don't you tell us where she is?
Oh god, sent flying.
We'll spare her the trouble and walk right into the net ourselves.
She's in the storage area, behind the trapdoor.
And the others who were here?
I don't know.
Tell me. The people. Where did they go?
I can't.
What an idiot.
He'd rather knock himself out cold than talk. We'll have to get answers from Talos herself. Any more delays could spell trouble. Colleen.
I'll lead the way.
No. You're staying here.
Why?
We didn't meet much resistance to make it where we are now. If they haven't left, then we'll be up against a lot more enemies ahead. It's risky for you to keep going. This is what you're thinking, right?
I need to find Hubert and the others.
And I have to lead, or else you might go the wrong way.
No. The stakes of these two things aren't the same.
Hubert and the others, they've always looked out for me. The only way I can help them is to get you to tell us as quickly as possible. I've never been powerful, but I've got my ways of making myself useful. Even if I just buy you a little more time, it'll be worth it, right?
Taking everything on yourself will wear you out eventually. Guess there's no point trying to change your mind. I'm counting on you. Perfect wind to glide. Come at me.
Okay, it's as I thought. Her forte can parry, somewhat.
The wind is stronger than before. Again, stay behind me. Keep alert.
No botses?
Watch out.
Ah, there they are.
Well done. Watch your step.
No worries. I've got this.
Watch out!
Ruh-roh.
Colleen back there.
What is it?
Still breathing. This one too.
What's she doing over there?
You can come over now. They've all been thrown down here. Still breathing, but they need immediate treatment. I should have known.
Is that little Colleen?
Hubert!
Run! They said we might be exposed. Wanted to deal with us before everyone left.
Exposed to what? Oh.
Run! Run! We're old and of no use to anyone. And we can't run anymore. It's not so bad. Lying here. Easier than getting up and finding help. Life here hasn't been easy. If it weren't for Talos, you'd already be long gone from this place. Oh, you passed the Vault's hiring test. It was those thugs that forced you back. Oh, it's always the same. One Talos goes, then another takes his place.
Another one.
Leave this place. Oh, you deserve a stable home. Who,
I'm Zani, from Averardo Vault.
That's where little Colleen was supposed to go.
Yes. It was Miss Colleen who reached out to us. That's why we're here. According to the employee manual, Protocol 8, we are obligated to help members with any problems they run into while onboarding. Since Ms. Colleen passed the assessment, but can't begin her duties because of outside factors, we're required to activate Protocol 8 and help her solve the issue at hand.
Miss Zani.
Little Colleen, is this true?
Yeah, it is. Miss Zani, is incredible. She could flip over a gondola with one finger if she wanted. She showed us some wild stuff during the assessment.
But Talos's echo is not something to be taken lightly.
I'll be there too.
That's right. The laureate is here too. You missed it before. He took down Cetus the tiebreaker single-handedly. Sent it right back where it belonged. Even stronger than the blazing Nightwalker.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Colleen, I'm leaving this in your hands. Use my terminal to contact the Montellis and get them here. You'll be able to track their location with it as well. Rover, looks like I'll have to go back on what I said. I was planning to do just enough to get it done. But now, I've got no choice but to go all in.
Isn't the water supposed to stop flowing? Maybe open drainage.
Let's get out of here. It appears we can drain the water through the outlet on that spiral column.
Chest.
Wind, guide me. Huh.
Thought I got stuck there. Ah.
An unexpected discovery. Did you take off your mask back there just to make them feel better?
Yes, or my words wouldn't have meant a damn thing.
Didn't think you'd bother with something like that.
Today is an exception.
Leave it to me. So, Protocol 8 from the employee manual. You were lying through your teeth, weren't you?
Oh, would do something so thankless and exhausting.
Isn't that what you're doing right now?
Just doing what you've been doing. So, let's give those idiots a lesson they won't forget. Make sure they never cause trouble for anyone else again. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness. Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The end has come.
Save me.
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness.
No contest. I don't have all day. Come at me. Efficiency above all. Reduce to dust! Can I ask you for a favor?
You want to be the one to take down Talos.
Yes.
All right. You do have an obligation to make sure the family's terminals don't end up in the wrong hands.
Making up the excuse for me, Yeah. I got a score to settle with that fish that slipped the net all those years ago. Don't you start doing what the Ragunesi do. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
I sense your weakness. Swift and resolute.
Not here.
On to the next.
Looking for me? Seems my men have gotten quite the beating from you. That uniform and crest. Are you the dogs the Montelli sent? Anyway, none of it matters.
Stick to the plan. I've got this. The rest is on you. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. Come at me. Don't stand in my way! Reduce to dust! Don't stand in my way! Reduce to dust! Come at me. Don't stand in my way! Reduce to dust! Reduce to dust! All yours. That's a wrap.
You just keep relying on that weapon!
How can this be? Even Talos has fallen. Wait. Oh, the blazing white hair. The scars all over you. No. It can't be.
That hair. You're the blazing Nightwalker, aren't you? Didn't you disappear years ago?
No wonder she earned that name. The change is quite remarkable.
Funny. Talos should have disappeared years ago, too.
Run! Run!
Hey! You damn bastards! Wait! Blazing Nightwalker, You know how it was back then. You should understand. The strong will always prey on the weak. That will never change. The Black Alley has its own rules, and I am simply following them to keep things running smoothly.
Before you talk about rules, first learn not to make my life harder. Look at me, coward.
Sick.
No! Please!
The strong prey on the weak. Isn't that what keeps the Black Alley running? What? Never been on the brink of death? Too weak to beg for mercy?
Please! Have mercy!
Shut up! Let me tell you, weakling. If you've lost respect for the law, then fear me instead. I'll be watching you. You can seek revenge, or attempt another comeback. It doesn't matter. You will fail. I will make sure of it. Now, what do you say?
I give up.
Thanks for the help. The family's people should be here soon. I want to slip away before they bombard us with questions. I've now got a good excuse to ignore my supervisor's calls. I'll ask my supervisor about that later. No uniform left. Guess I'll need to file for that too. Let's go. Huh, some pocket money. Won't say no to that. Protecting the rich is not exactly the work I find meaningful. But I get to slack off. Nothing to complain about. Late again.
You're all out of luck, sweetheart.
Hey!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have I ever thanked anyone so earnestly before? What was I thinking back then? Wishing someone would stand up for me, right? I'll walk a little longer.
Who are you? Mind your own damn business. It was you yesterday.
Have you heard about that one?
The blazing night walker. How overdone. Time to work again. Anyway, that's the real story behind that ridiculous name. Not everything needs to be turned into some grand tale. In this city, it's mostly the same routine every day. How long can I snooze before I'm late? Which time's best to line up to get a fresh wrap? How to sleep without lying in bed for hours? These little routines are fragile. One bad move and they're gone. But likewise, just one bold move is enough to bring them back. Most people got it wrong, slapping that big name on me. It's just part of my routine. Like snoozing, eating, or keeping my hair and horns in check. I was alone back then. I didn't even bother hiding who I was. And that's when the trouble started to find me. I thought, why wait for it to get worse? Better to finish it quickly. But of course, I made it worse. Too fast, too soon. The Montelli family reached out to me and offered to clean up the mess. Even said they'd back me up in the future. So, I changed jobs. The work is the same. No difference. Disappointed?
Your instincts come from a good place. A fist might not be as sharp as a blade, but it can still break through deeply rooted problems. And up close, it's gentle enough to protect what's important. So, don't let today bother you.
No, I'm not letting it bother me. Cleaning up simple scum doesn't weigh on me. Just reliving some old memories, that's all. But you're right about something. What you said just now applies to you, too. The difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can break the cycle. But you don't seem to realize it. Seeing you has brought some old feelings back to me. Don't you see? Ever since you helped make the carnival happen, Raguna's been different. Things are busier now. There's more work, more opportunities. I told you before that these routines are fragile. One bad move and they're gone, right? So, a stable environment is the only way to reduce the bad moves. That's the way we get to keep our routines. I tried to do that for a long time, but you're the one who made it happen. With fewer bad actors on the streets these days, I am increasingly irrelevant. Perhaps one day, I'll finally be able to sleep through the night. Of course, it was all part of the routine. I've been thinking, it's a relief that someone like you is willing to step up. Your potential is probably beyond what anyone can imagine. Yet, you still insist on being responsible for everything, no matter how big or small. Thank you. You've done well. Ah, sorry. It's just a habit. Okay. All right, that's enough. By the way, this is for you. It used to be my weapon. You can take it as a token of silence, or as part of an agreement. As if I do that. That would just be getting in your way.
That quest was alright. Oh. Sweet. Now I get some cool wings. What the heck? Do 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 do. The quest was honestly a little bit short as well, but eh.
Moment of awakening. Huh? Onwards.
It was still a good quest at the end of the day. 9 out of 10. Power of Adversity resets after 2 weeks. I doubt I'm gonna do much this Whimpering Waste, in all honesty.
Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
Oh, dang it. I need to get a third weapon. I need to get a third emerald for Chun-Li. I think that's my That standard weapon pull. So many sword users I use. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another Emerald of Genesis. Wait, I forgot to check.
Plan with convention.
Everyone got their
Then
stuff.
conquer by ingenuity.
Okay.
Bloom!
Stay behind me.
Bloom from ashen shell! And twine! Don't run! Keep the dance going! Leave it to me! Watch out! The fruit of luminous energy!
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Reborn from ancient roots! Clipping. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Vitality. Sower. It's getting fun. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get like full score anyway.
Diminish.
Whimpering Waste is usually like
Loading.
speed against time
Astral modulation.
rather than points.
Mind's eye. Who's the caged bird now?
My compliment. Running won't save you. Still recognize me? Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete. Vow from the soul.
Perish in flames.
Lion graft you knew.
Together we vanquish. Beckon the divine flame.
My compliment. The stage is set. Found your weak spot. Glory demands more. Quickly and swiftly.
Crit rate is increased to
In the name of the
100%.
Ordain. Rectify.
My blade yearns.
Surrender. Still recognize me? Yay.
There we go. Chop chop! What I should do is do it in a reverse order. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Oh, wow. That one person using Cantriella. I thought she would be more useful in the Whimpering Ways.
Stay behind me.
Bloom from ashen shell. Entwined. Leave it to me. Noticing. The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Reborn from ancient roots. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Stem and crimson blossom. Bloom. Grow from a fruit of bask in the sunlight.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Sprout of budding seed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Interesting. It's getting fun. Struggle harder.
The bear!
Train me. Keep dancing.
The bear kept stunning me. I definitely saw a bear.
Still recognize me? Loading. Cross cut. Sever. Diminish. Huh? Perish. Worry not. In war with time. Together we vanish. Leave it to me.
Oh, dang it.
Loading.
Minds up. Beckon the divine flame. Take form.
Quickly and swiftly. Brilliance lights the way.
My blade yearns.
My compliment. Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete. Oath from the heart. Huh? Okay. Rectify. Load astral modulation.
Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders.
My compliment. Quickly and swiftly. The stage is set. The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis.
2,690. Nice. Cool. Electro-res, Spectro-res. That's a bunch of burbs. With a fish. Okay, what they do on the third one. Glacio-res, Aero-res. Fusion and Havoc. Sup, cheeses? Hope you're doing alright. Do. Add these 2 new tokens. At least I think they're new. Renaissance skill and liberation. Damage is increased. Samo. Yep. Let's toss you 3 in. I've been doing alright. I'm just waiting for Dakona to come out, in all honesty. Because when I saw how they did her ult in the gameplay showcase, I didn't expect her to, like, inflict Spectral Frazzle, which was weird.
I wonder how they're growing.
Same here. Yeah, she's kind of peak, in my honest opinion. And I don't know how many people are going to skip her for Cardathea, but honestly, I don't really mind if I lose like 160 pulls to Dakona. Because I can always get Cardathea's weapon on her rerun. I'm just pulling for her for the gun.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
Stay behind me.
Sprout of budding seeds.
Her gun's crazy, to be fair.
Don't run. Keep the dance going.
Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting too. Like, some are saying that, suspecting that we'll need Dakona for Cardathea. And then there's others that are saying you don't, but I'm like thinking
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
that we can't really know until Cardathea's kit is like released. So I'd rather just get Dakona because I like the character in general. Plus, I looked at her, yeah, Arrow Erosion. I looked at her C2 and it's actually pretty busted. So I think I know what C2 to save for next on my Astral Coral.
Shackles be gone.
Bloom from ashen shell. Struggle harder. Entertain me.
Because I read it, and the way her C2 works is that when she's doing her ult, the arrow damage of the team is increased by like 40%. During the entire time her ult is up. So you get like a solid extra 40% arrow damage. Plus the inflicted of Spectral Frazzle or Arrow Erosion, depending on which one.
Don't run.
And then you also have like, I think in her normal attacks, there's also an increase in arrow damage as well, by like 23 if I remember. I would have to look after this.
The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me.
So like, I'm thinking in my head that she can like increase the team's arrow damage output by like a little bit over 60%. But that's just a speculation on my part. Because I can't really tell until the character's actually released.
Lion graft you knew.
Together revenge.
Come on now. Puffer fish, puffer fish.
My compliment. Found your weak spot. Glory demands more.
I'm just pulling her because I'm American. It's alright.
Complete. Quickly and swiftly.
I literally, when I saw Dakona, like, get announced as, like, having a gun, I literally told one of my friends that is German, that plays the game, Bard with gun. Bard with gun.
War with time.
And he's just staring at me like I'm a dumb idiot. But I'm like, Bard with gun. What's more to say?
My compliment. Running won't save you.
But I also had to, like, do some other things, like, off stream. I had a friend that was, like, new to the game that wanted Zani. So I, like, told him that day that they wanted Zani and, like, joined the game. I told him, you gotta start the account, like, right now to get enough pulls to get her. And that was, like, a little over a month ago.
Oath from the heart.
And so I'm like having to coach him through the entire game at what to do for every single union level.
Together revenge.
Like I just told him, like when they start out the game, like just play through the story, don't care about anything else. As you go through the story, learn and pick up echoes because you're gonna need echoes. And then when they hit union level 30, I told them, okay, you're gonna be getting echoes in the overworld because we need to get that data bank up.
The world is mine.
You need to start getting your account ready for your characters. Eh. And now I think they're I want to say they're at union level 40 or 42. I can't tell. I need to check in with them.
The divinity may foresee the future of the world. The divinity may foresee the future of the world.
But yeah.
I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
I'm still confused at how this will work. Because it says right here, solo concert. Basically after 4 basic attacks with her, she summons a ghost after image that does a solo concert, and it boosts everybody's arrow damage by 24%. And then if you got her C2, she increases the team an additional 40% arrow damage when she does her ult. That is literally busted. At least that's how I see it. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna feel sorry for all those people that are gonna skip her for Cardathia, but there's a lot of people talking about skipping both Dakona and Cardathia for Lupa as well, so... Each to their own. Wait. Why did y'all put Carlotta in the first step? That's confusing. No, it's because of the Glacio res. But you can just put Jinshi in the second half. Oh, whatever. The Fratinus girl. Yeah, Porvolia. So, okay. My friend was asking, when do you think Fervolia's coming? And I said, possibly sometime after 2.4. Like, I am not sure. Like, I'm thinking like 2.6, to be honest. It could be 2.5, but I really have a strong hankling feeling that it could be 2.6 for her. I just don't know why. It just feels like that to me. What I could do is just Yang Yang. Yeah. Actually, I'll just toss Yang Yang in with Jinchi in this one. That way the rotation's even faster. Because Tao Chi is a little bit slow. I'm getting concentrated energy. Most likely after card, since most of the animations are done and such. Because of that, one Curl leaker got arrested. Yeah, so there's a lot of speculation. Like, I was looking at the subreddit for leakers, and it got quiet after that leak. It got so quiet. And I think it's mostly because, like, they're doing a crackdown on, like, the entire, like, testing team / QA that's outside. And it is crazy. Because when something gets leaked inside a company, they literally crack down and they don't stop cracking down hard. So I can understand why the leakers are kind of scared right now for not wanting to leak anything, especially related to, like, other characters. But I think today they released, like... Someone released Cardathea's entire attack movement set with her ultimate today. And I looked at that and I'm like, that is absolute peak. There's also, like, I think someone also said on the leaking subreddit as well that Crow made a legal department for Bilibili. I don't know how that works on Bilibili, because I don't use Bilibili. Don't really understand without Google Translate, but... yeah.
The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Furrow officially leaked those, by the way. Yeah, I have a feeling, like, they did. Because they said the leaker was the guy that does the Game Awards. Guy that hosts the Game Awards, so I'm, like, thinking to myself that Kuro is, like, doing the biggest brain right there.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Sprout of budding seed. Don't run.
By leaking it officially. Just to at least drum up some hype, because it was kind of weird how they announced, like, Cardathea and Lupa literally at the start of, like, 2.3, which is this patch. And I get the feeling that it's due to the fact that of the latest patch with Genshin. So I think they're trying to drum up hype for 2.4, but they can't because, let's be real, Genshin is, like, a big entity in itself. So I think that's why they're doing all this right now.
Caution is advised.
I mean, that's what it makes sense in my mind, at least.
Reborn from ancient root, feed my blossoms, self-deceivers, stemming. Let's have fun. And twine. Crimson blossom.
That was honestly a very good first half. Better than most.
Onwards. Diminish loading. Dorn, hear my command. Astral modulation. Let me be your blade. Together we fight. Fluorescent shadows.
I do like how they nerfed the Whimpering Waste, though. It's a lot easier to, like, group all the enemies now. Instead of just having to move the character precisely to, like, have them back up into one another.
Shape the shapeless. Clean. Diminish. I engraft you new. Let me be your blade. Strike as one. Take form. Have an order.
See if this finishes them.
Finish all vice. Evil be
Okay.
cleansed.
Okay.
Ordained. Huh? I'm fine. Terminate. Let the winds roar. In war with time. Let me be your blade. Together we fight. Take form.
Ooh.
Sacred light. Thunder guide us.
I think there was also, like, if I remember, while looking through the old threads on the leaks, there's, like, a new Echo set that was talked about being released in 2.4 to go with Carthia.
Astral modulation.
I can't tell, because I don't remember.
Strike as one. I shall lead the way. Our lights shine through. Thus it ends. Ordained.
But there's just a lot of speculation going on in 2.4. I'll take that. Seabane. Havoc Res. Renaissance Energy. Whoops. I don't give a damn if they are wielding a gun or fist. I ain't pulling, which means I will skip Carthia. That's okay. Not every character
We'll make new
is a must pull for some people. I always say this to my friends. Waifu over meta.
Understood. I am here to serve.
Which means if you have a character that you want to get,
then conquer by ingenuity.
go for it. If it ends up being every character for you, then, well, that's a personal choice there.
Going against wind. Ha! Notice him.
Stay behind me.
Bloom from ashen shell. Bloom. Light. Life isn't everything.
I got knocked back a bit, but that's
Stay
alright.
behind me. Like frigid death.
Reborn from ancient roots. Struggle harder. Entertain me, Calyx. Vitality, sower.
This is funny how I can just unlock these things.
Leave it to me. Fruit of evolution. Sprout of budding seeds. The lovely sprout.
Frozen blockade.
Bloom from ashen. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Crimson blossom.
Ooh.
Bloom. Fruit of ever bask in the sunlight. Interesting.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Don't know what happened there.
Reborn from ancient roots.
I think one of the monsters hit Amelia, which tossed her on the ground.
Crafting. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
There we go. Those are the only character class I use. It's alright, man. I've seen, like, videos where there are people that, like, only do like, one type of weapon in some accounts. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's anyone only using, like, only, like, 2 to 3 types of weapons. There's someone that's possibly doing broad blade only, which I think is killing them because there's not that many broad blade characters in the game yet. I feel bad for that person.
Loading in war with time. Together we won't.
Like, I think there's been consistent, like, sword characters every update.
My compliment. Running won't save you. Victory favors me.
Oh, man. Reminds me how I, like, refuse to get in, like, CAS or SPAA in War Thunder. I just absolutely despise both classes of vehicles. I only play ASPGs and light and medium tanks.
Astral modulation.
Though I should try out at least SPAA. I've been hearing some good things about some of them.
My compliment. Found your weak spot. Brilliance lights the way. The world is mine.
I don't even know what's going on here.
A new era awaits. Ordained.
Just like my American team not having healthcare. Oh man.
Loading. I engraft you new. Together we vanish. My blade yearns.
That is so messed up.
My compliment. Quickly and swiftly. Victory favors me. the name of the Montellis. Vow from the soul.
I'm just making it realistic. I know, man. I know. It's just really funny.
Diminish.
Oh, man. Another A. That's good with me. Oh, I am short 550 points. That sucks. Rut-row. Concentrato energy. There's nothing with Havoc here, so Camellia can do this. There's no Spectro here, but... It's only a Glacio Drake, though. Sure, why not?
The fruit of ever...
Stay behind me.
Reborn from ancient roots. Sprout.
All these statues standing around, staring at people.
Bloom. Listen up. The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Question. Shoot. I'll try to answer it as best as I can because I'm, well, trying to pay attention. Which set does Dakona usually run? So, there's gonna be an argument when she comes out, and I already know what the argument's gonna be over. It's gonna be the fight between Dusks of Welkin versus Moonlit Clouds.
It's getting fun.
But I'm also thinking of, like, putting a 3-star healing weapon that will heal herself and toss Rejuvenating Glow on her.
Life isn't everything.
Now hear me out. Rejuvenating Glow will not proc unless you have that. I get that.
Frozen blockade.
But it would get the option to get Arrow Rover on Dusks of Welkin on the 2nd slot.
Struggle harder. Entertain me.
Alright, the 2nd slot. To then switch to your main DPS in the 1st slot, which would be Cardi. Now, Arrow Rover scales off of attack like Verena here to heal. So I'm thinking technically in my head that since Dakona C2 kind of is gonna be a given to some whales out there or people that plan to save for her, the Rejuvenating Glow set could work like that as an offset, more of like a meme set in all honesty.
Keep the dance going.
To not only simultaneously buff the team, but also make it so that way you can always have Arrow Rover as 2nd slot. Because Dusks of Welkin, I can't show, will be paired with the new 5-star weapon that you get from the story. Does her ult count it out as a coordinated attack? I think so. I want to say yes. So you could run Imperium, Anthem if you want, but I technically despise that set. Like, I don't like that set in general. Like, if I had to rank Echo sets, I think Empyrean Anthem would be like D tier for me. Because I see no point in that, in all honesty. Because I look at Moonlit Clouds, and I'm like, that would work better than Empyrean in my opinion. But it could work in some cases. It's pretty weird, because we don't have many characters that use that particular set. But at least it ain't like the set they made and tossed Brant on with all this energy regen on his stats just to make him a sort of weird main DPS when he's just a sub DPS that could work well with Moonlit as well. I can't use Arrow Rover or Carthea, so it's okay. So, like, I'll say this. Run Moonlit on her. Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take, like, Yang Yang set, and I'm, like, slowly changing my arrow set to, like, reflect that. To get Bellborn on her. So I think that will work. Yes, as Curl, I know I've been playing for 3 hours. But this is gonna be an argument for the nerds. Like, I'm not a total nerd. Because I can do the math in my head, but I'm usually a practical than a theoretical. Like, I like seeing the numbers in action than just theorizing the numbers, to be fair.
Who's the caged bird now?
Well, it's like, people out there like Sajef can do theoretical and practical. I'm more practical than theoretical.
The stage is set. Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete.
Together we vanquish.
Crosscut. Sever. Still recognize me.
Don't know why I switched to Chun-Li to this early.
Leave it to me.
Well.
Loading.
Now I messed up the entire rotation, whatever.
Together we vanquish.
But yeah, that's what I think about Dakona in general. Is like those 3 sets. And if you do want to include Imperium Anthem, go ahead. It can work. I can see it working.
You will yield. The world is mine.
Oh my god, the amount of damage.
A new era awaits. Ordained.
She was hitting like 100k per ult hit.
In war with time.
Together we vanquish. Beckon the divine flame.
My compliments.
Oh, well, that's over. I got a B. That's okay. That's actually really good. But yeah, most of the constellations on Arrow Rover are really weird. It's not really like a traditional healer.
To serve your will.
I will be there
Because I've been reading through all
as
these.
we head toward our shared future.
And it's
leaving
like
the past behind.
on his like second con, it's like weird. It makes it so that way he heals the resonator on field. And then it just increases a little bit if their health is even lower. And it's mostly like damage bonuses as well. Like for the rest. Could be argued as weaker than the other 2 versions, but I think it's alright. I think it's just a little... his arrow attribute abilities are just a little bit underwhelming. What the f is this? There we go. But that's what I've been... Yeah, it does. So you can put Rejuvenate and Glow on him as well. I think we're just kind of used to like using Havoc Rover and
I am here to serve your
Spectro Rover. That when they released Arrow Rover,
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our
I think
shared
everyone
future,
just kind of like
leaving the
expects
past
a lot out of him, but it's pretty alright. Like, it's pretty mediocre in all honesty for expectations. And in all honesty, is like Renaissance skill is like got no cooldown at all as compared to like his other two attributes. Like, you can just spam E throughout the entire time as him and just gain Concentrato energy really quickly as Arrow Rover. I think that's the real point behind him, just to spam out as much of his skill as possible to, like, get him switched out as soon as possible. I think that's what they're trying to do with him.
Understood. I am here to serve your...
Like, what was Data Bank? Like, I always like Moonlit. I always like consider that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna change my opinion on Empyrean Anthem. Okay, it's a little bit better than Tidebreaker. It's better overall. It's actually a C tier to me now, because I just read the second half here where when the character hits a crit. What does outro buff? His outro buff is where he can increase the stacks on arrow erosion, essentially. So when you switch him out, you have this glow around the characters. Like, I'm gonna just make a pseudo team with Alto. Like, you have this glow around him. I do know that. I only maxed out his Concentrato energy to show it. Sweet. Should be a monster right here. But essentially... Yeah, it is. I always kind of like read the first line of some sets and I'm like, it's shit, and then I move on. So notice how
Cutting it close.
Alto now has this glow around him. Every single hit Alto does against an enemy increases the amount of stacks arrow erosion can be by 3. So if I hit like one time, it applies it for like once. So like you can just stack arrow erosion, I think. I do not know what the maximum stacks are. Possibly like, I want to say 12. Because I can't tell because I don't have any characters that inflict arrow erosion, so I don't honestly know how to like test this. Because I don't have any characters that do Spectral Frazzle aside from Rover. But, like, that's what I understand. It, like, increases arrow erosion stacks. It doesn't really buff. It just makes it so that way you can debuff your enemy more. Like, that's what I'm getting from it. And then, since I don't have any characters that inflict Spectral Frazzle or anything, aside from, like, Glacio Freeze from Carlotta, I can't really test it until Dakona comes out. I would be able to see the numbers and specifics there. That makes sense. But the outro buff, like, lasts for 30 seconds. So you can last a full rotation with this. So I think they made it so that way it's for full rotations. Yeah, support and healer. Yeah, it makes sense. He's not really a buffer, he's more of just that one guy that just increase debuff stacks. That's why I feel like his arrow setup is kind of mediocre. Because, let's be real, Verena and Shorekeeper usually are like two of the best healers. And if there were stuff like set aside where you don't need those two... Yeah, it doesn't say swap removes buffs. Yeah, you can swap around. I'm just saying full rotation in general because I just assume full rotation. But yeah, you can do. The one thing I think that could make this better is if one of his cons like made it so that way the team gets an increase on arrow attack, but they made him in this weird way where he's like stuck as a... He's alright if you don't have a healer, like he's okay, but he's not absolutely the best because Arrow Rover is trying to compete with Shorekeeper and Verena, which are two of the best healers in the entire game. And by this point, a lot of people from 1.0 already have built them. So, like, he's kind of just tossed in the bottom, essentially. And I think that's kind of like putting a lot of people in a bind. Yeah, his true potential is going to be hidden until Cardathea, like, comes out, which is what I suspect as well. Like, there's just a lot of unused statistics on him that just make him, like, stay at the bottom compared to Shorekeeper and Verena until, like, the Sentinel Resonator comes out. Like, heck, I think he'll get overshadowed by, like, another arrow healer in the future. Unless they do a another very busted, like, Spectral healer. Like, we already got two. Wouldn't, like, surprise me if Kuro just releases a third Spectral healer. Like, I think out of a lot of, like, elements, I think Spectro is, like, the most prominent in the game right now. Because you got so many characters that can do so much, and it's the only element with that can heal, aside from, like, one-offs. Like, I know Tao Chi can heal herself, but she's a little bit too slow on Concentrato energy regen. Like, that's really Tao Chi's problem. And if you build her full defense like me, you end up with this weird way of, like, you have to wait until the right time to push her E to be able to use her to grind more Concentrato energy, which is kind of eh. But that could be fixed later on with a new Echo set that increases Concentrato energy regen, is what I think. That could, like, fix it. Yeah, that can fix it, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for, like, what they're gonna do with Fusion, because I think Fervolia is Fusion-based. Plus, people of the same element does have the same-ish powers. That's true. That's true. Like, that's really a thing. Like, a lot of characters in Genshin do veer off in a different direction, but then it's, like, weird how Genshin balances its characters. Like, they release Escoffier, and I'm, like, looking at her, and I'm like, this character is built weird. A little bit. Most Spectral characters can stop time. That is true. That is very true. The fuck was I gonna put here? Oh no. I don't know. I'm just being lazy about that. Building every set just takes a while for me. Even that Nightmare Morning Aughts can slow down time. I never noticed that, actually. I always thought it was the game FPS dropping so low when I fought that thing. I was like, I guess the game's just struggling. Or my computer's, like, slowly dying. From, like, exhaustion or something is what I suspect. Wait, does it? I'm gonna go over here and see.
Leave it to me.
Because now I'm curious. Summon it does that, even in echo form.
I am the Tempest.
No, echo version. Well, that's what I'm gonna see, because I don't have one.
Lost in the mist of time. Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked. Running out of mist.
Hopefully this helps.
Just gonna kill it and see if it drops. I do not know if I used all my Overlord yet.
Count me in.
Like, I've been mostly grinding Fleur de Lis, essentially, throughout the entire time of this update. I haven't really focused on Morning Aughts at all. So, I'm gonna see.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Count me in. Here, let the bullets fly. Wind calls, waves follow.
There we go. I do have a charge somewhere, I guess.
Leave it to me.
Oh shit, it instantaneously respawns without asking me? Okay, game. No wonder why people have been over there grinding that monkey so much.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
It should be under... Not you. Oh, I did have one. Steel for Gaul.
Hopefully this helps.
I can't tell. I need to find some monsters. Is there, like, any monsters in close proximity? Out of context, go crazy. Dang.
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, speaking of cheats,
hopefully this helps.
Huh.
Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face out me in. Judgment.
I don't really see. I might be just blind, because if you're seeing something and I feel like I'm not, then I'm not gonna argue, because I'm pretty blind. Oh yeah, it does. Now I notice it. It's by like 2 frames.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
It's just really... It's like a second.
Count me in. Wind calls, waves follow.
Yeah, it is. It's like a second.
The wicked will face judge. Count me in.
I know, it costed me multiple fights. That's understandable. Ooh.
Nice.
Another
pick.
Dusks of
They
Welcome
won't regret choosing Alto's
piece.
service.
I've been just grinding this set non-stop, and I've only recently stopped. Like, I got so many. How did I miss this? Oh my goodness. I must have missed those two because I was tired one day. Long day. Okay, I missed that as well. There you are. Okay, you know what? I think I know what to do here. Main arrow damage, energy regen. That should help, in theory. Yep, it did. We've only got... Ooh! Back to my arm. That felt good. How many pulls do I got until the Kona? Oh, 310. Nice. But what I can say, though, is that this anniversary update was alright. At least to me. Because it does set a precedent. If you ask me, I kind of like this anniversary update because you can select a character. So, like, every anniversary update going forward for Wuwa, you'll at least get a guaranteed rerun of certain characters, I feel. Might not be 5 like it is now. It might be, like, increased to 10 characters, or they'll just keep it 5. And they'll just rotate. But at least that's how I feel. Need to hit up my... Oh. My friend replied after I sent him the Cardathea link from the Reddit post. He said, "Wild ult, skips anyway."
On a good deal.
He's skipping her anyway because he wants Fervolio so much. People saying, bruh, so greedy, rerunning 10 characters. I've been seeing all the complaints, and they're kind of valid, but I'm like... I look at it in a different perspective. To me, if I wanted none of these characters, like Cardathea...
And customer satisfaction is the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But, like... I just feel like it's kind of crazy to get angry at the banner selector, in all honesty, because there's people that are skipping Dakona, there's people skipping Zani, there's people skipping Cardathea, there's gonna be people skipping Lupa, and there's like a few people out there that have skipped characters before this update, and you're losing your mind over a character selector for characters that you have missed that you did want previously. Like, there are some good characters still. Like, Yinlin is actually one of the best supports in the game still.
No rush.
Like, when she was released, she was the best support because she not only increased electro damage, but she also increased your Renaissance liberation damage. When she released in 1.2, she was essentially the best support for every character. Like, I like how they did this, personally. Yeah, it's kind of shit how they kind of treated the update where we didn't get not enough polls, but then they gave us 30 polls. But what if I want 3 out of the 5 characters? It's not FOMO. That's the thing. Characters are guaranteed to rerun at some point. That's why Genshin's doing its regional banner selector for people that don't plan on pulling like characters during that update to go ham on characters they missed. It's not the end of the world. My counterpoint, sir, are you lacking the entire fucking team? I just feel like it's kind of ridiculous. Like, I haven't spent money on this game. And I got, like, possibly half of the 1.0 characters available. I skipped Yinlin hard every single rerun of her, personally, because I looked at her and I'm like, I'm not really interested. She doesn't really interest me that much. What I can say is that her weapon is absolutely busted as fuck. Her weapon is literally busted. Looks like Carlotta skin. Yeah, most people are still waiting for those skins. But I look at how people are losing their minds over the banner selector like it's FOMO, but the characters will rerun. They always rerun their characters again at some point, and the only reason why people are losing their minds over this banner is because of the fact Kuro has been releasing 2 new characters every other update, with a brand new 5-star character every update after that. So they've been pushing out more 5-stars than 4-star characters, and I can understand that. There's some arguments about lack of 4-star characters, and I can understand that, but it's not the end of the world. Like, these characters will get rerun. Like, when I knew that Jinsei came out and I got her, I wanted her weapon, and I just waited for a rerun to get her weapon. Now I got her weapon.
Is the game.
You know what's funnier? I don't know.
You won't regret choosing all
I think the funniest thing I read online on Reddit was how people were arguing, like, so you don't spend money on the game to get every character? And I'm looking at that like, bro, the whales are fighting the community now? What the fuck? It's kind of fucked up. That is really fucked up. Like, for how many whales were fighting everyone. If I were to assume that those folks complaining because they couldn't get their favorite character and they would rerun those characters in the same banner, then yeah, it's understandable. Well, the part of the arguments too was how they fucked up Shorekeeper's banner as well. But if we assume that the folks that are complaining are just desperate for min-maxing, I mean, I can understand min-maxing, but building your account in a gacha game takes time. Like, okay. I'm gonna, like, pull up something here. I'm gonna show something to everyone. Everyone gets to see this. I'll literally show this right now. Because I've been doing this nonstop in this game. Another gacha game, mind you. Not really caring to change the category, by the way, because I'm gonna be fair. It's just for a quick peek for everybody to see what I've been doing. Ooh. That's just auto mod. I'll allow it. Don't worry. That's just auto mod. Don't worry. With Chitsa. Yeah, I can understand that. Many people kind of just don't really get it. Like, gacha games are more about understanding the mechanics and numbers at the end of the day. Like, I look at Azure Lane and I can't understand a lick of its numbers, but I can understand some of its mechanics. I literally soloed all the damn holograms with just Cheetza. Hell, I could clear Fleur-de-Lis hologram with Cheetza only. I can't do that. I'm too noob. I'm gonna be fair, I can't do that. I'm too much of a noob. Oh, I don't have Shorekeeper. I can't heal properly. Sir, I can't even heal. That's like arguing going in Elden Ring. I can't do enough damage to the boss because I'm only doing like 5% of its damage. Alright. Does everybody see what the fuck I am doing in my Girls Frontline 2 account? I have not pulled a single fucking time on any of these fucking banners. At all. A single fucking time. I'm over 700 pulls because I am waiting for Springfield. I do not care if I'm waiting a year. I have only got the tutorial pull for a freaking melee character. And in your dispatch room, you got another set of polls. Oops, it's in the dispatch income. And I could get a free 5-star in here. And I did get that. Diabolical. The best part is coming up. I have leveled up every single fucking character I got for free. All free to play, by the way. I do touch the endgame content a little bit, but I just auto through it because I'm a lazy prick. I don't even touch the PvP. I haven't finished this because I'm kind of lazy. I have nearly cleared every single type of content in the game as far as I have in this fucking game without pulling a single time. All I can say is if people are complaining in any gacha game, and people can do what I do here in Girls Frontline 2, and grind endlessly for one fucking character, skill fucking issue. You can do the exact same shit in WUA with the mechanics of dodging, to be fair. With a normal functioning team. Yeah. It's crazy. Oh shit. It gave me intelligence supplies. Well, fuck. I'll just toss it in neural survey. It's just... Now, to be fair to anybody out there that's afraid of having a new character, you have a good day, Cheeses. I understand you must go. I'm gonna, like, stop the stream here soon as well, because I'm kind of tired. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the statement. Take your time just building your account. Like, that's all you gotta do, is just take your time. Your account's not going to be 100% day one in your mind. Characters will be rerun in the future, especially with how they're treating the anniversary banners. It just takes time. It's like how you go to the stock market, you invest in Coca-Cola, and you wait for Coca-Cola stock to rise. Or whatever brand of soda that you invest into. It will go up as time goes on, because guess what? Everybody likes Coca-Cola. They announce a new Coke product, guess what? Coca-Cola grape? I bet you that will be fire. And it will make the stock go up. As well as if they mess up, the stock will go down. But stocks usually, over the long term of years, go up. Treat your account like a stock. Invest time. Take some time. Get characters one at a time. Enjoy yourself. That's all I gotta say. Just enjoy yourself and have fun. It's a game. Anyway, I'm going to head off. I'm pretty tired right now. I'm going to possibly just chill and just hang out with friends playing Core Keeper. I hope everyone has a very good day. And I will see y'all in the next one.